Okay, so welcome back. Come to Papa. That's a song by a young man seated here on our table of life. We'll get to introduce him in a bit. And just going through his bio, this guy, I'm actually surprised that, well, most of us are getting to know his face because the credits and features that I see in his press kit, I'm like, yo, who is this guy? Where has it been? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not, and I can't pronounce his name, Ceedi3. But yeah, it's Ceedi3 joining us this afternoon on the show. Ceedi3, good afternoon and welcome.
Thank you.
It's been out there show to know.
So
Ceedi3's carry, right?
Well, you know, a lot of people don't
know.
They think it's Ceedi3, which means to smile or to.
Oh, like Siri, yeah.
You see?
Ceedi3.
Charlie, what is the way big?
Yes, it's a table of life.
Big, you go fit do the Lord's Supper for top.
It don't be joke.
So if your money can where you do party and then you invite you,
Sharp.
you go do it for top. But anyway, good to have you.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you oftentimes get this reaction, just as I did the introduction, that, yo, really, is that you?
Charlie, this is not new.
Okay.
It's not new to me. Like somebody telling me, you did this, you did that. It's not new at all. And I think I know where this problem is actually coming from, because I think part of it is me, myself. I've been more of the low-key guy, don't want to flex my muscles too much, just want to be in my corner. You know, they say when you have some kind of talent, sometimes you don't really boast about it. You don't blow your trumpet. I've been that kind of guy.
That for you.
Yeah. And I felt like coming up, I didn't want to go too much mainstream into music. I was more into tech a little bit. So I think more of my tech parts took more of my fame than music.
Music.
Yeah.
So for people who are watching, sorry to cut in, but for people who are watching and they're thinking, what are we talking about? Share with us.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, with respect to, why you say this thing is not new to you. So like the credits and the features.
Yeah. I think I didn't get to that. I felt like, I think that's what I'm saying, coming from the part that I'm more or less like the homie guy. I just like to be at the back and not telling people what I do most of the time. So I end up being the one at the back. Nobody knows. But I feel like it was time for me to, start to come out and show people what I really can do and the things that I've actually done under the bed.
So the next question is, what have you done? The people that you have. We just want to understand all of that. The people you have worked with, as the productions, we need to praise you.
Okay, me as a producer, let's go to being a musician as a producer. I've produced for Kwabna. I produced Kwabna's Be Kwai.
You're joking, right?
I produced Mabena, which is also on the Kwabna Dachi album. I produced KK Fosu's 6 o'clock album.
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That was actually with Akwabwa and Law Music. Law Music is an American now.
Okay.
He used to, and City. Then Martino Keys as well also played a good role in that album. Okay. Then I did stuff for D-Flex.
Yeah, I remember D-Flex. Yeah,
way back. I think it was one of his biggest songs actually, but I produced it, wasn't in town, and he and Apietus finished it.
Okay.
So, and who? Yao Sapong produced he and Kofi Kinata, he and Samini, which is yet to be released actually. Then did songs for Wuta's comeback. Wuta did a comeback after they broke up. I was the one who actually brought Wuta back. Like, I was like, yo, I'm doing a song for this guy. And I'm like, if your brother is not part of this song, I'm not putting it up. So you need to bring your brother on there. So I had to put the two of them back on a record, which came back before Ya Baby. So there was this song that came, it was produced by me. Before Bronya.
AK-47.
Yeah, AK-47, yes. Then Tiny.
Hey.
Then Tiny, walk about a time.
This is legendary.
Yep.
This one is legendary.
I was coming
Like,
there.
how old are you?
I get that. I get that a
You
lot.
don't look. You look like 20s in your.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
Interesting to note.
So that's just a few. Produced Ophoria Ponson's Dangerous, featuring Akwabwa. Produced Akwabwa's, one of Akwabwa's first records that actually came with Ochame Kwame. Was me as well.
Yeah, I think
I think I have produced for Timaya, produced for Two Face, produced for Rugged Man,
yeah, all from Nigeria.
all from Nigeria.
But you why?
So why are you coming out?
And so no that one.
Wow, really
So
interesting to know.
right now, what's
Yeah.
happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, what has changed?
Like you're saying, like I felt like there was too much to the book, which people didn't know. And
Yeah.
when I go to places, I expect that people that I've worked for were supposed to have talked about me somewhere, give me that space, like
Yeah.
others. But
Yeah.
it didn't really happen until what I did for Kwabna, which was B.A. Kwine. And he's actually playing a big role in this. He was like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you've been in this game for a while and you got it. So why are you keeping it? It's about time you now show the world what you got, So I think coming back here is because, I want to now show the world what I have and Ghana what I have as well. So
Amazing. Have you always been an artist, or you started the production and then along the line the music thing came up?
yeah, music actually. I started as a producer.
A producer.
Yeah, a music producer. Did backups on other people's songs, and then along the line, kudos to Ashes. I was producing a song for someone, and Ashes was in the studio that time. I was working on Ceedi and Naira. Then he heard I was doing all the backups on the songs. It was sounding great, and he was like, why are you wasting your time? Either you team up to do this thing or don't do it. And I was like, okay, let me try it. That's all. That's how being a musician came about, apart from being a producer.
So that's to say that initially you didn't want to pursue.
Initially, I just wanted to be the key player, producer kind of thing. Yeah, do book matter plenty like that. Yeah.
But going back to the other, what you said about you felt like the people you had worked for should be putting you out there, and I think it is also maybe until recent times that now for producers you had their names on the tunes, and so even if the singer doesn't mention your name, you know that this song is from this particular producer. Did you have anything like that?
From the beginning, let me say Ghana played a big role in me not being too much out there.
Okay.
Why do I say that? It's because growing up, knowing music from other sources, going to other places to know how they churn music, treat music, distribute music and stuff, Ghana wasn't too much on the list. Because if I was getting money somewhere and all those things and being okay with what I was, maybe, who knows, maybe I might not even end up singing.
Yeah.
I might be at the background and still make what I'm making, but it got to a point whereby, you're like, but Charlie, I do all these things, and what is there to show for it, I don't expect everybody to be talking about me, okay, win a year, but sometimes you expect that, okay, it was supposed to bring you, even if it doesn't bring me money, it's supposed to give me some
mileage.
Yeah, some mileage somewhere, so
But
so
did
that
it even bring you money?
some are actually, from the beginning, you are heated up, you're a young chap coming up, you like to do what you do, so do I even need the money? I don't need the money as at that time. I just needed the fact that I was producing and people liked it. To a point whereby you get somewhere, you're now, okay, Charlie, this is supposed to be a business. I'm supposed to be earning something out of it. So that was the point for me, that I wasn't hearing from this part, money no they show anywhere. So I needed to find ways and means to get myself heard as well. Yeah, but to the extent of saying that Ghana played a role is the fact that certain things are not in place for us as producers to be able to see the limelight if you don't make wild yourself. Because somebody somewhere would not even make wild, say he won't be who he be, but definitely you get to know that he did this because there are credits, people, they give credits. But yeah, crediting someone else until recently, like you said.
True.
Yeah.
When the conversation about the split sheet and all
Yeah,
those
split
things
sheets and stuff
started
like that.
coming up. Until there, since then, when you produce it,
Oh,
is
those
there.
times have now, no, self, Charlie. So the jobs we are do, bro. I do self where I did there.
Am I feeling some? Do you regret?
Oh yeah.
You have to,
Some
definitely. You have to.
some can hit you. Some can hit you, and you're like, I produced this song. There was one day, the one that hit me the most was there was one day I was in a car. Nancy featured me on one of his songs, which was El Avenue or something. I did an airway part in there. And I had it play on the radio. So when I had it play on the radio, I was like, hey, this song too, are they inside? Are they inside, but did you even know?
No.
I'm pretty sad,
It's critical.
Yeah, but is it too late? Can you?
No. The thing is, I went back to claim all of them.
Oh, you went back to Claremont.
Oh, yeah, sharp.
That's a business aspect.
Right.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good then.
So that was the long wait was more or less like, to work on myself,
Yeah.
get to know a lot of things, the game in which I'm coming into. Am I ready to be able to run it? Get myself into place. There was a point where I lost my voice and I needed to work on my voice again so that I could be happy with it
Yeah.
to sing again.
So now you are doing more of the writing,
Writing and
Singing.
singing and
producing,
co-producing.
co-producing
Yes,
yourself. That's
yes.
good. But then being a sound engineer,
Yeah.
and you've worked with the likes of Tiny and the artists way back.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new wave around then,
Yeah.
which we can all feel, especially for sound engineers. You see the difference in generation in time.
Yes.
From the past and the present, what are some of the things you see has been so different, and the type of music that are being churned out, that are being produced? Let's make a little comparison and see how it's doing now.
I think lately, let me start from the production point.
Yeah.
Before I get to writing music and even taking it out there.
Yeah.
From the production point of view, I think music has become easy to make lately.
True.
Yeah, if you all will bear me witness,
Yeah.
it's become very easy for you to even have a studio anywhere in the world, like
Yeah.
even in your room and everything. So now it's easier to make music. Now, if something is easier to make, what do you think you should do when it's easier to make? That means you have a lot of time
Yeah.
to be able to create something that can.
Yeah. Live for a long time. Yeah. It can stand the test of time.
Test of time, yes. I think that word is better. More or less. So I felt like we didn't used to have these things a little bit back in the day. I'm not too grown, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so then you have to make good music rather, which can
Okay. 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 Okay, we will do something for Ceedi's mic. We're having a little bit of a technical problem so that you can actually explain it into details. Because, okay, now let's continue.
Okay. So, like I was saying, people people are having it easy to do music, like I
Yeah.
said now. And what was the next point?
As in the longevity, you were speaking about the longevity, the kind of music that are being produced as
Yeah.
compared to first. The ones that were produced first, we in our generation, we still listen
Yes.
and
So the older people took a lot of time to work on their craft.
yeah.
One. Now, we take lesser time to work on our craft because we have things that could work on those parts of the things for you. So we end up having very good and talented musicians. Trust me, this generation they're super talented. They're super, super talented because you have lots of producers being that good, like in like a month or two, they are A-list producers and they can produce real good because now they have everything at their beck and call.
Yeah.
So, that's why I come to the part that the older people used to do it gra-gra.
Yeah.
But the younger people do it fast.
Fast. So is it that songs that are being produced now? In the crack they say you can't stand the test of time.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. That's what I'm saying. They are very overly talented.
Yeah. But it's about taking their time to invest and do that. Yeah.
And we are going to have we're going to have something we've never heard before.
Never
if
heard
they
before,
really
but-
have time.
So is that they're also not putting hard work in. They have the talent, but no hard work.
I think some do, some don't.
Some don't.
Okay.
So you, I mean, I think for now we've understood the producer bit of you. Now let's talk about the artist bit of you. You played one of your songs before we began the conversation. Come to Papa. Tell us about the music part, what you have been working on, and then we wrap it up. Yeah.
So are we talking about Come to Papa now?
Yeah. Come to Papa.
About all your songs though.
Sometimes people they ask me say why CUM, but you make me
Please continue.
Yeah,
Explain why.
so Come to Papa is more or less like, we all have this kind of person that we crush on, that kind of thing. So that writing comes from that side.
Okay.
You see some girl for some place, or if you be girl, you see some guy for some place where you're like, well, Charlie, this guy there, it be like they like him. So most of the lyrical content they fall around that place. Say me, I see some girl where I they feel and be cute, be like that. It gets things be like that way.
So it's just the Zadina and
Oh no, man.
So for your the kind of music you do, you classify it as what?
Do I have a name? No, I don't have a name.
Genre or
I don't have a name for my genre,
Yeah.
but I know I really churn stuff from high life
Okay.
and a bit of pop
Okay.
and alternative music, more or less. So I think that's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't have a name for it.
All right.
Maybe in the future I will.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
what's
think VGMA needs to bring a category where nameless genre.
Nameless.
Yes.
But I
nameless
think
genre.
Like that.
Anyway, okay, so we're just going to be wrapping up with Ceedi in a bit, and then we get to talk about some other things. Of course, we've got another conversation coming up in no time. So Ceedi, what's the latest thing that you are working on? We'll get to that, and then we get to speak to Funya, who's joining us later on the show. You're still watching the Entertainment Review here on Metro Television with me, Decifating the Star, and of course, I am here with Nanaya Tamna Boache and also Harriet. Adi, we are live on Facebook, also on Metro TV. You can join us on the live and then watch the conversation. Also on DSTV channel 277, we are live on there. So we'll wrap it up with Ceedi. Of course, it's been very interesting hearing all the things that he has worked on. So I guess at this point, we'll go for a quick break. And when we come back, we get to continue the conversation. It's Entertainment Review on Metro TV. Okay, so welcome back. Ceedi, we are going to wrap up with him, get to know his latest project, and then we'll talk to our next, guest. Yeah. So Ceedi, 2023, what's next? More production, more music. What do you have for us?
Yeah, I'm looking at collaborating with most of our A-list artists.
Okay.
In my next dropouts.
Okay.
I won't, but it's pretty close. Some of them are done, so I'm definitely sure you hear some new music.
Yeah, new music in a bit.
Yeah, in a bit.
But definitely for now, it's Come to Papa.
Yes, Come to Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please go and stream Come to Papa. CUM2 and Papa. On all the digital platforms, and of course YouTube. The video is out.
Yeah.
And of course, Charlie, this guy, from what we've talked about today, there's more that you need to expect from him. Thank you so much, Ceedi,
Thank you
for coming. We're always here for you to come in and have a conversation with us.